Hello, I'm Will Evans. I am a farmer and the producer and host of Rock and Roll Farming Podcast and various other podcasts, and I do a bit of freelance journalism and writing and stuff like that. But first and foremost, I am a farmer. Very proud former member of Milo YFC in North East Wales. Young farmers played a huge role in my life. Met many of my best friends there. Had some of the times of my life in Young Farmers, and met my wife there, most importantly. Because of all that, absolute honour to be asked to judge the first New Member of the Year awards. It was really, really difficult for a start. Everybody who was shortlisted would have been a worthy winner. I think there was really, really high caliber of entries, and it really was difficult to come up with even a short list, let alone an actual runner-up and winner. But it had to be done. So without further ado, the runner-up for the YFC New Member of the Year is Ethan Williams from Llantrisant YFC in Glamorgan. We were so impressed with what Ethan's achieved, joining YFC perhaps a later age than many people join, which can be quite difficult. You know, there's lots of already established friendship groups and things like that. So we really sort of took that into account, and how well he'd done in stock judging and the eagerness he'd shown in sort of getting stuck in and helping out his club and positively promoting YFC to the wider community. So well done, Ethan. And the winner of the award, and again, this was incredibly difficult, but we were unanimous in this decision. The winner is Sophie from Weald of Kent YFC. We were so impressed with Sophie's communication skills, and really particularly impressed with what she's done with communication over the COVID crisis. You know, this has been a really, really difficult time for all of us, for everybody involved in the agricultural community. We're all quite isolated out on our farms, so I think anybody who's made a real effort to bring people together and help with virtual meetings and things like that has been invaluable. So Sophie, I know, has done that. We were so impressed, and at the end of the nomination it said every club needs a Sophie, and that kind of summed up the reason why we went for Sophie. So congratulations, Sophie. I think you've got a really bright future in everything that you do, and keep up the good work. And thank you once again for asking me to judge the awards.
So here we are with the winner of New Member of the Year. Sophie, what does it feel to have won this award?
Really amazing. I really wasn't expecting it at all. I've only been a member since the 26th of September, and I've came so far. I wasn't expecting it at all.
You certainly made a mark in 1 year anyway. So you said that you joined last year. What made you want to join YFC?
The reason I joined was because I'm into farming anyway, and I just wanted to see like the different perspective of it and like different things you can get into doing.
So you're into farming in that you come from a farm, or that you're just interested in pursuing farming?
I'm just interested in pursuing it.
Marvelous. So obviously you probably haven't had the most standard introduction to YFC, because halfway through your first year, we went into lockdown, which must have been very difficult. How did you and your YFC stay connected through it all?
So we stayed connected. We've done like several Zoom calls, just the club doing different meetings. We've done things from like scavenger hunts to Pictionary, which was very interesting, trying to draw on a computer. And then we've done like quiz nights. So we just tried to find different things to keep us all connected.
So do you think it was actually really helpful being a part of YFC throughout lockdown?
Yeah.
Kept you going in that? So it sounds like you've actually had better ideas in terms of doing virtual club nights. Indeed, the nomination form actually said you were the driving force behind it. So can you tell us about some of the ideas you had to keep members involved?
So we were really struggling for ideas. It got to the point we were just like sat there talking, doing nothing. So we came up with so the first scavenger hunt we done was like different objects and like things like that contain disinfectant and all that. And then we done one that was like just based on colours. So you had to go and find something orange or something, and that made it a lot more fun because people were like actually struggling to find it.
Are you busy getting new ideas for the winter if we do have to go into?
Yeah, we have
again?
started thinking about them already, like what different things we could do.
Raring to go. One of the things I heard that you entered and won was a local poster competition. Can you tell us all about that?
So that was, I coloured in, it was a Kent producing food poster, I think it was. And that was just literally a colouring competition. I had to colour in a poster and send it off. And I think I was the only person that entered and I won.
Oh, you don't have to say the only one that was entered, but yeah, no. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And so, obviously, as we mentioned before, not the most standard first year in YFC, but do you think you'll remain a member of YFC for the future?
Definitely, yeah.
And obviously, one thing then that you'd say to anyone thinking of joining YFC, why should they join YFC?
It gives you like a completely different aspect of life. You get so much out of YFC just being a member. Like you could literally just go to meetings and do some competitions and you've already got so much potential already there.
I couldn't end it any better myself. So congratulations again. If every new member was like you, YFC would be skyrocketing into the future. But I'm sure you'll encourage even more people to join as well. So once again, congratulations and well done.